Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, I hope you guys are having a great day. If you're new to my channel, I'm Lori, and welcome to Lori's Book Trials. And I'll be back in a minute, and we will get the ball a-rolling. Be back. Hi, everybody. So I am back. Today, I'm going to be doing my TBR for contemporaryathon that starts the 5th or the 10th. Let me see. It's the 10th to the 16th. Excuse me. It's hosted by Julie from Pages and Pens, Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads, and Natasha for My Reading is Odd. Okay. Now, I know I'm not going to get to all these books, but I figured I would try to pick out one for each, just in case, kids. You never know. So, the first one is Contemporary Book with green on the cover. That is The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. I just know that it has something to do with her going to visit her dad or something. I know it has some romance in it and some other stuff going on in it. The main girl's name is Callie, and then there's Jonah. I don't really want to go into too much about what it's about because I want to not really know too much about it. I mean, I've heard people talk about it, but I just want to, be mostly blind going into it. So, yeah. I know this would also work for the last one because I know a lot of people love this book. But we'll get to the last prop in a minute. The next one is a contemporary book by new to you author. I've never read a book by Kate Henry before, so let's call it a doomsday. I know this is about where she thinks she knows when the world's going to end or something. I'm not really sure. It says, there are many ways the world could end. There could be a fire, a flood, a super eruption that spews lakes of lava. It says Elias Kimball is prepared for each one. What she doesn't expect is meeting Hannah Marks in her therapist's waiting room. Hannah calls their meeting fate. After all, Ellis fears the end of the world. Hannah knows when it's going to end. And all this other stuff. That's all I'm going to tell you. Like I said, another one that I don't know much about, but I want to go in blindly. So I want to go in blindly, I mean. And then the next one is Diverse Contemporary Book, remembering that it is Black History. Now, I'm really bad. Like, I don't really have, like, a lot of books that are, that would work for Black History. I am, especially contemporary ones, because I don't have a lot of contemporary books. I am trying to get more diverse in my reading and stuff like that, so I am starting to get more books that will fit. And I do have some, but just nothing for contemporary. So, this is diverse, though. They both die at the end by Adam Severa. So, again, I just know it's the app, and they get a call a little bit before 24 hours, not quite 24 hours, but almost 24 hours before they're supposed to die. And there's this app where you can hook up with each other, for you guys to spend your last day together. And that's what this is about. The two main characters are Mateo and Rufus. I love Adam Severa, so I'm hoping I'll love that one. The next one is read a backlist title. This one is barely over a year. Well, The Vanishing Stair by Maureen Johnson. The first one is truly devious, if I can talk. So definitely want to get to this one. And I meant to read it right when I got it last year. And then things just came up and it just never worked out. But the last one just came out, and I'm going to be reading that for probably Thriller-thon or whatever it's called. So I want to read this one for I can read that one as well, and then see how it all ends. But this is like in the past, there's this guy and his wife and daughter went missing, and then you find out that they wound up dying, being murdered, I mean. And then in the future, there's Stevie, or the present, I mean, there's Stevie, and she is the, she's trying to figure out who the kidnappers were and why they're in, things like that, who the kidnapper / killer is. So, and this is the second one. Like I said, the third one just came out, so I want to get this one done so I can read that one. That one came out like the end of January, I believe. The next one is a dark hidden contemporary. I've heard that this is supposed to be hard hitting. It's called You Were There Too by Colleen Oakley. And I just know this is about a girl. I mean, this lady, she's married, and she keeps having these dreams about this guy, but it's not her husband. And then she winds up meeting the guy, and they're trying to find out, why they are dreaming of each other. So, but I guess something happens to her husband too. I don't know what. But it says right here, a beautiful woven story of love, grief, and the power we do and don't have to choose our fate. It says, you were there too, brought me to tears. I read it in one long gulp and didn't want it to end. So, definitely sounds like it's going to be hard hitting. So, yay. I'm excited for that one. Then the next one is contemporary with an illustrated cover. So for that one, I'm not even sure what this one's about, but I picked Permanent Records by Mary K.H. Chu, something like that. I know, was it Chelsea or Natasha read this one and really loved it. I think it was on their top 10, one of them. I just don't remember which one, or if it could have been both, who knows. But I definitely, well, no, I think it was one or the other, but I'm not sure which one. But I definitely want to read this one. Like I said, I don't know too much about it, and I don't want to know. I just know that it looks interesting, and it has some romance in it, and it's contemporary, and yeah. I'll just read you the tad beginning. It says, on paper, college dropout Pablo Nardo or something like that, doesn't have a whole lot going for him. His graveyard shift at a 24-hour deli in Brooklyn is a struggle. Plus, he's up to his eyeballs in credit card debt. Never mind the state of his student loans. It says, Pop Juggernaut, something like that, Lena Smart, has enough social media followers to populate whole countries. The brand is unstoppable. She'll graduate from child stardom to become an international icon, and her adult life is a queasy blur of private planes, hotel rooms, and strangers screaming for her just to notice him. And I guess they meet each other at somewhere, like they're out and about, like on a pier or something. Let me see what it says. I don't know. It's called maybe it's a place that you go to. I don't know what it is. It just says the Bogey, something like that. So yeah. So that just looks like it'd be a fun read. And the last one is a contemporary that is beloved by the community, and give a shout out to the creator. Well, two of the creators are right here for contemporaryathon. So, and that is Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads and Natasha from My Reading is Odd. And they both loved The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary. I just know, like, one of them gets the place in the night, and one of them gets it during the day, and they never meet each other, but I guess they leave notes or something. It's supposed to be really cutesy. I hope I like it, because I know, like I said, Natasha and Chelsea liked it, but I know Kayla from Books and Lala, yeah, she did not care for it at all. So, but I have more taste. I mean, I usually like like more of the stuff that Chelsea and Natasha read. So I'm hoping that means I'm going to love this. But it sounds like it's going to be cute and just fun. I mean, so, I'm not expecting nothing like, oh my God, it's going to be the best book in the world. But I'm excited at it. I think it's going to be cute. So I hope I really like it. I know some people don't like the writing style. But yeah, I'm willing to give it a try. And I'm really excited. And this cover, I just love the cover. This could also work for the illustrated cover. But I know Chelsea or Natasha liked permanent records. So either one of those could be switched even, But yeah. I know I'm not going to get to all these books. There is no way. The ones I really want to get to is You Were There Too, The Vanishing Stair. They both die at the end. And if I have enough time, I definitely want to read The Simple Wild. And probably The Flat Share. These are the 5 that I'm really like interested in, and probably in that order. Probably in that order would be switch. But I could really switch out. I mean, these 3 are the ones that really excite me because I heard so much good things. Well, this one because I love the first one. This one and the other 2 because I've heard really good things about it. So, and plus I love Adam Severa. So, yeah. These are the 4 that I really want to get to the most. And then, like I said, this one and permanent records. And then if I get to, let's call it a doomsday, then I do. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to read 7 books in 7 days. That's a book a day. So, but if I can read 3 to 4 of these in that week, I will be happy. But that is my TBR for this one. And some of these, if I can fit them into other book readathons that I'm doing, you'll see them again. I don't know if I will be able to, but we'll see. Because you guys are going to have a lot of TBRs coming from me for different readathons. And then I got buddy reads. So, yeah. I got a lot of books that I need to read in February, and there's only 29 days. So that's 2 less days. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get to it. Let me know if you guys are participating in the contemporaryathon, and if so, what you're reading. Which books are you the most excited for the ones you're reading? And yeah, once I decide what I'm reading for these other readathons, I will be making a TBR for that. I'm going to try to get it where I can get most of these to go up on the same day, just for, you guys can see it all. But like I said, this one is from the 10th to the 16th, I believe I said. Yeah, the 10th to the 16th. So, got a whole week. So maybe you can I know some people are really fast and can read 7 books in 7 days. Like a book a day. I don't know, you guys. But like I said, if I can read at least 3 to 4 of these books, I'll be happy. But yes, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, remember, thumbs up. Think about subscribing. And if you do subscribe, remember to hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever a video like this is up for your pleasure. And I will talk to you guys later. Lori out. And I hope you guys are enjoying the books you are reading. Bye for now.